I'm GREYMOND. I'm an expert in OCD recovery because for the last 19 years, I've been helping people fully recover from OCD. If you would like to do personal coaching with me, all the information is on youhaveocd.com. You can sign up from there. An important question I get from people, especially if they're following my method and they're seeing results and they're getting to zeros and they're like, well, when do I know I'm fully recovered? So I will tell you from my perspective. When do I feel a person is fully recovered? When a person does tracking and they start with high numbers with using the GREYMOND method, they start to see zeros. They're no longer doing compulsions. They're no longer ruminating. That first, let's say, month is critical. You want to make sure that the second you start to see zeros is not the same second that you drop the tracking. Because if you drop it right when you just got to the point where you have no rumination and no compulsions, you are so fresh out of it that imagine if some situation comes up, right? Life situation, as they do. And you get overstressed, you get overwhelmed, maybe some unexpected spike happens where something spikes your specific theme of the moment or the theme of the moment that you just got out of. You can easily fall back into OCD. So what I suggest is after you get to the point where you're no longer doing ruminations and compulsions, still stay on tracking for 2 months, but I would even like to see 3 months. Because during that 3 months, you're going to go through all kinds of life situations, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. And while you're going through those life journeys, if you don't fall down with OCD, if you are still on it, if no matter what spike you got in 3 months, you didn't fall for it, you didn't start to ruminate and engage, then we can say, yeah, looks like recovery. I would even say at that point, it's like cautiously we can say that looks like recovery. But then when 6 months goes by with no spikes, and let's say you're no longer tracking at that point because you don't need to, everything is fine, you feel completely normal, completely like everyone else, even better because you're disregarding real life nonsense as well. Then we can say, okay, this person is fully recovered. So you gotta let life pass as well to gain that certainty. It will happen. Don't rush the process. Like I told you before, with clients, what we're seeing is after a month, 2 months, if they're really putting effort into it, they feel fully recovered. But there's a big difference between feeling fully recovered and actually being fully recovered, right? So it's great that you feel this way, but you have to stay a little bit cautious, not obsessively cautious, because then that'll take you into meta OCD. You don't want to do that. But aware, right? Aware that this is still early days and I still have to be careful where my mind is going or where I am going when my mind goes to certain places rather, right? So that's kind of an overview for you. Thank you for listening. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you would like to do private coaching with me, please sign up through youhaveocd.com. I'll see you tomorrow.